hear me thinking. Shout outs. We need a shout out for Yarnia. There we go. Yarnia, our residential yarn queen. I bet if she makes a crown, it will be out of yarn and wonderful, very creative. Visit her for yarn content. Yarn content Yarnia land. I don't know what am I doing. There are no ducks. The duck is a lie. But yes, I do. Do you want one? There. A free one. A free ducky. Is it free though? You did quack.
Greetings.
Hello, Ishwood. How are you today? Let's try not to burn everything down, shall we? There we go. I wish I would be rich. I would be so rich. No, that's brass wire. It's the cheap gold wire. With actually no gold. Would be nice if I had so much gold wire. Yes. Oh, it comes. Okay. Do I need to? No, I don't need to put this into the pickle, which is great. Let me bend this a little bit smaller. A little bit love for our friends here. Ishwood is also a streamer. He streams some CNC work. and design, like industrial designy things. I don't know how to describe it. It's very cool. He's on break right now, but I'm sure he will be back someday. It's very cool to watch. Very interesting. 60 recordings of every stream you have ever done. Oh my god, that's a lot. I'm sorry if lunch in hand, very good. I'm sorry if I am missing any conversation. Just tell me about it again. Feel free to add me. You will land in jail, Snorri, I swear. There we go.
Hello, friend.
Yeah. Blinding light. Hello, Black Tomcat. How are you today? As long as you don't hold the metal in your mouth, it's not dangerous. Well, you should also not hold it. Well, although depending on how long the wire is, with this one you can actually hold it in your hands while you're working with it. Or pick it up with your meat mittens after. Yes. Yes. The meat mittens. Oh my god. That's such a strange word. Meat mittens. Mm. So what I will do now is I will bend. Will I bend? I think I need to put these into the pickle. Do I need to put this into the pickle? I don't think so. I think what I need to do with this one is I will try bending the inner leaf. Try to bend the inner leaf within you, and you shall find that you indeed are not a plant. Hi, zur Taverne. Oh, hallo zur Taverne. How are you today? Are you building just because the... No. I asked what should we do? Should we do a ring or a bracelet? And the answer was tiara, so we're making a tiara. I don't really mind at this point. It's fun work, so I don't want to do real work. So we're doing fun work. It's fine, I promise you. It's fine. Oh, we can actually do a full leaf with this one. From a watchmaker to a watchmaker. Oh, nice. So, Taverna, are you a watchmaker? I'm a little bit confused right now because I know that we rated you at some point, I think. I know you're in my list at least. Oh yeah, I think that would be fine. It's not as in our sketch, but I think it looks nice. So let me cut this and then we will bend it into the right shape. Oh, very nice. Is most of your work for customers? No, most of my work goes on my Etsy shop. I do not have that many customers, sadly. I do also do commission work. But no, most of my work goes on my shop. And this is also a little bit of a reason why I can, for example, do this tiara here. Is because I do not have that much of work to do right now. So I can do, you know, fun things for us to enjoy. Yeah, so the thing behind this is a little bit, it's a little bit of a sappy story. Let me think how to pack it into a comprehensive sentence. So yes, this is what I am trying to make my full-time thing. So right now it is my full-time thing. I have very much support from my partner who, for some reason, thinks that this is the way to go. And he decided basically that it is like he helped me with the decision. This is the way, yeah, basically. And I've been doing this like together with Twitch for a year now, and I have some growth in like my money making and, you know, my store and so on, but it is very slowly growing and it is pretty much in the beginning still. So it is a work in progress. Super disappointed. So we will see. If this does not work out, then yeah, we will see what happens. We will see what happens. So basically, I'm just kind of going day by day. I did have a little bit other plans for my thing here. I did always want to. I do think that since I started goldsmithing, I always kind of strived for working for myself. Did you feel the pressure, Ishwood? I'm so sorry. Super here in Germany is very hard text, yes. And you have to fill out a lot of forms to be able to do it correctly. So yeah, I'm taking this kind of, you know, day by day. You felt the pressure. Yeah, I know how that feels. Thanks, Finland. Okay, so I think this can be soldered. Yeah, I got told once by a doctor, like, you know, psychotherapy and shit, psychotherapy and stuff. So he told me that I am not made to work for somebody else, which is a very kind way to say that I am antisocial, I guess. I don't know. Should have gotten that in writing. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope so too. I mean, it is what it is, you know? It will be fine. Yeah, that. Oh, well, for us that you are to be a stay-at-home dad. You see, it kind of works out. Sometimes, at least. Okay, this will go into the pickle because I want to work a little bit on it before I solder these two together. So this goes into the pickle. Let's take these ones out, see how they are doing. They're doing fine. Okay, so these will be the scrolls. And I think what I need to do with these is I need to sharpen them on the front a little bit. You can write to me over, well, best thing is to write to me over Discord, just because, like, you can write to me over Twitch, but Discord allows us to, like, exchange pictures and so on. Of course, I understand, like, if you do not have Discord or do not want to be on there, like, then you can contact me over Twitch, or we can, yeah, you can also contact me over Etsy. Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, like my mental health is a thing that I actually do not have a problem to openly discuss, but I do feel that it is kind of a downer for many people. So it is reserved for like special days and occasions. But yeah, it ties a lot into it. For me, this is my artistic expression, and this is my way of basically, yeah, feeling better is to work like this. So yeah, that's. I'm very happy that that is what I'm doing. I'm very privileged. Yeah, so the best is to write to me over Discord because then we can eventually exchange some pictures, and I am on there pretty much always. Panic times two. Oh, really? It is. Oh, that's cool. I have a playlist with a lot of mixes in there. just some background music for when we go into the crafting adventures. From epic to a little bit calmer. So I kind of tapered the end here a little bit. Now I will very carefully, yeah, I keep doing that because I don't want to squeeze it too much. There we go. Way too big. I will try to make it smaller. You need to do some, yeah. Yeah, like for me it was, I found out that the goldsmithing profession exists over a book that we got when we were finishing up school. And I was very interested in it because it basically said, like, you know, creative work with your hands, and those were the things that I was interested. So I decided that I will go study physics. Which have none of those, like, it has none of those traits. And that just did not work out. Like, it did not work out. It had also a lot of other factors, like it wasn't just the physics. But yeah, at some point it was like either I do a change or everything goes to hell. Obvious path of thinking, yes. Yeah, well, you know, like, yeah, it you know, so at that age, you're not the only one who makes decisions about your life. You know how it goes. Yeah, I do. I do think that even though, like, I have no, like, degree or anything with it, I do think that it has been a very, how should I say it, contributing. So I do feel like it brought me a lot. So I do not think it was like a complete loss. I do wish a little bit that I wouldn't have stuck with it for as long as I did and gotten out earlier. But on the other hand, that's how I'm here. And that's just it. And we never know how, like, I do not know how life would have been else, and I'm fine with how it is now, I guess. Yeah, influential, yeah. I think this will be very pretty. What's the other one? Put this in the pickle. I pickled only one end of them, so that's why I am not using that one to kind of continue, but switching over to this one, it's just faster this way. Do I need to pickle this one? I think I will also pickle this wire. I need to add some water to my pickle. Yeah, it's always hard, like, with family and expectations and knowing what the right thing to do is. Yeah, this took you to a completely different place. Like, you do not know. You know, we try to imagine that life would have been better if we would have achieved something, but the truth is that we do not know that. We do not know if that would have been the case. You do not know if you would have, maybe you would have been happier, maybe you would have shriveled up in despair. You know, maybe you would have a great job, or maybe you would have landed in a position that is completely toxic and breaks you. You do not know that. So we tend to imagine that everything would have been better if we have achieved something, but that's just not true. Oh yeah, so goldsmithing and silversmithing are two different professions. It's a good question. I like that question. I answer that one a lot. And goldsmithing is basically making jewelry. It has a lot to do with small parts and a lot of soldering and mounting and such stuff. Silversmithing is working with bigger parts. It's like making bowls. It's more like raising metal and manipulating sheets of metal into different forms. The names are historically based, so it's something that has changed over time, and the name still stayed. And this is something that is very unknown, like, to the general public. So you oftentimes will see silversmiths here on Twitch. We also do have some people, and I have been thinking about just calling myself a silversmith at some point, because people are looking for that. So I do have actually silversmithing tag in my stream, although I am not a silversmith and I do not do silversmithing. I do goldsmithing. But it's basically jewelry making. And I do not think that it is like a fight worth fighting. Like, it is something that I will always stick by. Like, I am not a silversmith, I am a goldsmith. But I do not think it's like a thing that should be like generally, you know, I don't know how to say it. It annoys me very much. It annoys me incredibly. But it's not a thing that I can fight, or it's not a thing that should be fought. Silverware is made by silversmiths, yes. Yes. No, you do not have to apologize for that, because I actually do like answering that question. I do say that a lot of times. And I do understand where the question comes from. And also, this gives me the possibility to make people aware that silversmith is actually a profession, and it is a very rare one. So if you were looking into something that is, you know, somewhere between goldsmithing and just smithing, you know, silversmithing is maybe something for you. And you can also do silversmithing in copper. Like, it doesn't have to be all in silver. Yeah, professions evolve. Professions evolve and change. So I do work also with gold, by the way. It's just out of the, you know, because of the price. I usually do that on commission. Working with gold is very similar to working with silver. I mean, oh, I think basically that metal bending is generally very interesting. No matter which. Also, you should never apologize for asking a question, unless it's something very rude. how else would